Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura leading LASA from Group 3 of Free Elective 1, and I am going to report Lesson 12 Electronic Data Interchange. With the subtopic Introduction to Electronic Data Interchange, Cost and Benefits, Networking Infrastructure for EDI, Functioning of EDI. EDI works in the following manner: the flow of information in EDI components, EDI services, file types in EDI, electronic fund transfer or the EFT, EDI messages, security. All organization and administrative association with large information system faces a situation where typing and printing of all information arriving or leaving their domain is no longer feasible. Everyone who works in a business organization where hundreds and thousands of standard forms, example are the invoices, and receive and responded to, knows how difficult it is to manage these tasks. These forms should be entered in the computer for processing, and response should be generated and posted to the concerned parties. The whole process is time-consuming and prone to human errors during data entry and expensive to operate. Electronic data interchange, or the EDI, is the electronic exchange of business documents in a standard computer processable, universally accepted format between trading partners. EDI is quite different from sending electronic mail, messages, or sharing files through a network. In EDI, the computer application of both the sender and the receiver, referred to as trading partners or the TPs, have to agree upon the format of the business document, which is sent as a data file over an electronic messaging services. The two key aspects of EDI that distinguish it from other forms of electronic communication, such as electronic mail, are: the information transmitted is directly used by the recipient computer without the need for human intervention. It's rarely mentioned but often assumed that EDI refers to interchange between businesses. It involves two or more organizations or parts of organization communicating business information with each other in a common agreed format. Communication creates a number of problems that can be significantly reduced through the usage of EDI. So these problems include increased time, low accuracy, high labor charges, and increased uncertainty. To take full advantage of EDI's benefits, a company must computerize its basic business applications. Partners are individual organizations that agrees to exchange EDI transactions. EDI cannot be undertaken unilaterally but requires the cooperation and active participation of trading partners. So cost and benefits. Wherever the EDI has been implemented, computers electronically exchange business documents with each other without human intervention. This only reduces the operating costs, administrative errors, and delivery delays. The benefits accruing from EDI implementation can only broadly classified into direct benefits and long-term strategic benefits. Direct benefits. The transfer of information from computer to computer is automatic. Cost of processing EDI documents is much smaller than that of processing paper documents. Customer service is improved. The quick transfer of business documents and marked decrease in errors allow orders to be fulfilled faster. Information is managed more effectively. This is improved job satisfaction among the data entry operators, clerks, and others when redeployed in more creative activities. Strategic benefits. Customer relations are improved through better quality and speed of services. Competitive edge is maintained and enhanced. Reduction in product costs can be achieved. Business relations with trading partners are improved. More accurate sales forecasting and business planning is possible due to information availability at the right place at the right time. Networking infrastructure for EDI. So for the successful functioning of EDI, it assumes availability of a wide area network to which organization can subscribe. All organizations that is willing to join EDI services must subscribe to the common network. In addition, all organizations participating in an EDI service group that they will use and load appropriate EDI software in their compute systems. This software is responsible for providing translation services. So EDI services and network access services are shown in figure 5.2. So this is the figure.
Hi everyone, my
And
name
then,
is
when a sender computer system produces a message and passes it to the translation service software, this translates the message into the common agreed structure and passes it to EDI service software. EDI services, in addition, may include procedures to ensure security functions, billing and accounting functions, and generate necessary logs for auditing purposes. Network access services are responsible for actually controlling the interaction with the network that transports messages from one side to another. The transport network provides a powerful electronic messaging service to support EDI services. Transport network uses a store and forward mechanism. The messages are sent to mailboxes that are managed by the network service provider. The originator can send these messages at any time independent of the recipient system status, whether or not it is ready for receiving. The recipient systems periodically check these mailboxes and transfer messages from network mailboxes to their own memory. Thus, a transfer cycle is completed. The receiving computer applies necessary translator and converts the received message into a format understandable by its application software. The application software is programmed to recognize various messages and take necessary actions such as generating response to received messages and updating other database. Functioning of EDI. Any organization using EDI communicates with their trading partners in one of two ways. Exchange of data with several trading partners directly, and then, in latter case, all transaction takes place through a third party's computer system, which then sends them to the appropriate receiver's computer. This enables the sender to communicate with an unlimited number of trading partners without worrying about the proprietary system audit trails, variables, transmission speeds, and general computer compatibility. EDI works in the following manner. Prior to any computer work, representatives of two companies interested in exchanging data electronically need to specify the application in the EDI standards, which they will implement. So the two companies exchange data electronically in the standard formats. And lastly, each data company adds EDI program to its computer to translate the company data into standard formats for transmission and for the reverse translation in data. The flow of information in EDI is as follows. The collection of data for its own operational or statistical requirements, which is edited to be added to its own database. Extraction of pertinent information by the company from its database, summarized if necessary and constructed into EDI transaction sets. And finally, it is transmitted to the company or organization requiring it for valid reasons. The frequency of preparing this information is determined. The frequency of preparing this information is determined by the operational requirement of each recipient. A communication link for transmission is established according to the standard communication protocol. And lastly, the receiver receives the information transmission checks for its physical characteristics. Checking the functional characteristics of the data by the receiver and the acknowledgement sent to the original sender for receiving the transmission and to identify any errors detected. To process the information received by the receiver according to its own internal procedures and timing requirement. EDI components. So it has application service, translation service, and communication service. EDI service. The three EDI services all performs three different tasks. Application service provides the link between a business for outgoing and incoming documents. So this is the last slide, guys, and I hope you like it. Goodbye.